Emre.
How are you?
Some of that shit on there.
Yeah.
If in doubt, flat out.
Bro, we just did it. Yo, Emery's calling. Let's see what he's saying. Hey, bro.
What's up, boys?
All good, all good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, good, bro. Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Hey, when are you testing the car?
Bro, we're ready whenever, man. You give us the word, we'll go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What are you waiting for?
Time to get that keyboard out, bro. Turn it up. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, we're going, bro. Let's go then. Yo, boys.
Yo.
All this talk about 2-second street cars going around and everything. I think it's time to show everyone what a 2-second street car's really about. What do you think?
I think we should. Why not? Turn it up.
Yeah, let's turn it up.
Weather's good. Now?
Isn't
That's
it?
cool.
Wanna go now?
Let's go now. Let's do it. Go on the show.
I've got the key with me already.
So guys, you want to see what the ES1500 is about? We are going to show you. So obviously with customers' cars, look, we do a little bit of testing and then we give the car back to the customer so they can take it away. This car, obviously it being our own car, we have ample opportunity to do whatever we want with it. It's already been out to 2 half-mile events this year, run 213, so many times 210. I think like it's probably ran like over 10 times, over 210 in the half mile. So we thought, look, let's get some road testing done and get some 100 to 200s. After that, officially gas leaderboard came out. I think people saw, I mean, look, I think on the day it ran like a 3.0 or something because the conditions weren't that great. And I think everyone thinks it's pretty easy to get a 2-second car. So the whole point of this is just to show that, look, we can get these numbers and they're genuine numbers and they're not one-offs. There's no one-hit wonders. This car will do these numbers time and time again, and we're going to push it on the quarter mile. So we haven't really run this on the quarter much before, so we are getting it set up for that. So we're going to be getting it on set up for the launches and stuff like that, and pushing it as far as we can try and push it, and yeah, we'll see what numbers we come up with. But again, it's not going to be any one hits. This is going to show you how consistent this car is, this setup is, and if you don't know, then you will know.
Guys, you ready for this?
We just topped up the charge cooler with some ice, getting a bit nippy actually, which is good. So yeah, we're just gonna top that up and then go hit the track, see what happens.
That's my guy, bro. The petrol. Nah, he is custom.
He's what?
He's my guy, bro.
Yeah, it plugs you with the what?
Yeah, random.
Here, you know what he plugged me with?
Yeah.
With nothing.
Free fuel,
Oh,
yeah.
bro, that is cold.
Yeah, I told you it's cold. Yeah.
That's kind of what ice is, bro.
Nah, it's the other thing that he's got in it.
That was off, boy. Did you see that launch? That was mental.
There's no slip.
Nothing. It just like you could see it squat and then just it just moved slightly. But that looks sick. I wonder what he ran. I haven't got my phone. He's got my phone as well. That was sick. That looks savage.
Yeah.
Right guys, so we are always going on about the drivability of the ES1500 and how well they drive and how easy it is to drive them, but not everybody believes us. So we've got Ash over here, Mr. Regal, Mr.
Hi guys.
Track, and Mr. CSF of Europe. He actually had the car for Players Show. We gave it to him for a couple of days. It was on display there. It was delivered in the evening outside a pub.
super late. There's like a tiny little English pub in like the Goodwood countryside. So yeah, it stirred a few houses. But yeah, I mean, thank you very much for giving me the keys, like trusting me with the car. You're a braver person than most. Actually had Ravi from CSF over from the States who had a high power 901 turbo himself, because I've never actually driven a high powered 901 turbo before in my life. Never even driven, what is it, 1400 horsepower at the wheels, is it? About that? 1440, yeah. Let alone a 1400 horsepower car, so it's going to be quite an experience. So yeah, my expectations, to be honest, drivability wise, weren't really that high, having never driven a car like that, because obviously you expect a car with super high power to probably not drive that great. So got in it, started fine. and started driving it around the countryside. And to be fair, it drives as you'd expect. It drives really nice for a really high powered car. I think the only thing you really notice is obviously you've got the like Dodson clutch in there, so the engagement when you're at partial throttle is a little bit aggressive, but then as soon as you're actually using the power, it's absolutely perfect. But obviously that's the compromise. If you want to run 1400 horsepower, that's the thing you're going to have to accept. And then yeah, obviously went to like a private driveway somewhere somewhere in the countryside. Ravi was sort of like walking me through all the Cyvex, like how to use this, that and the other, like anti-lag, launch control, like turn all the maps up and down, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this car. And so first of all, I was like chatting to Amir and I was like, oh, how do you use this, that and the other? And he was like, turn traction control off. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm not turning traction control off whatsoever. So did like one pull with traction control on, and yeah, you can feel the factory traction control like holding the car back a little bit. So turn it off, expected all hell to break loose, and the car is like literally as straight as an arrow. And that's even on some roads that are like a little bit bumpy, stuff like that. Went up to quite a high speed and like you keep your eyes on the road for a little bit, you sort of like enter warp speed, and then you like look down, you're like, wow, I'm really actually traveling quite fast. But this is probably one of the only cars that afterwards, when you actually do like a few pulls on the road, that your heart's actually like afterwards is like properly beating. And me and Ravi are just in the car like laughing our heads off, like again kind of thing. Use the launch control, that again, wild experience. Obviously you can hear like the boost building loads, and then you just let it go and like all hell breaks loose. But even then, it doesn't go all over the road, anything like that. It's surprisingly uneventful for like a 1400 horsepower car, but obviously the sound is insane. Like I'd imagine like the 0 to 60 is insane, like all those kind of numbers. But yeah, driving experience wise, it's amazing. Drivability around town, all that kind of stuff. I've driven cars that are like 300, 400 horsepower and they're absolutely horrendous. This is nothing like that whatsoever. So yeah, you need one basically.
So you've had the pleasure obviously driving some high powered V10s and I don't know.
Yeah, like Hurricanes, R8s and stuff like that. And the drivability is always never really quite there. Obviously the PDK box from the factory is like you don't notice it shifting whatsoever. And the same is true with this as well. But obviously the only thing is like, if you're like a little bit of throttle, say for example like 10-20% you're driving it, like you shouldn't really be driving like a 1400 horsepower car, then you notice the clutch engagement. But other than that, it's like perfect. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for that. And this car obviously is running CSF cooling and it's running a WaveTrack LSD as well. So if you guys want the best for your Porsche, then you need to get that stuff on there as well.
Boost you around your confidence a bit more, innit? If in doubt, flat out. Quick, get it done, get the time, come back. I think it's probably because he's hungry.
Yeah, he's getting hangry.
He is. Hopefully he gets that hangry that he gets good numbers. See what I mean?
That fucking that turbo whistle's so good, bro.
It's sick, innit? Shifted too early. Bit of a quick shift. Shifted a bit too early there, so it just bogged down. So yeah, we'll try again, but I think we're gonna have to manual shift into second gear. That seemed like a clean run, Chaz, so let's see. I'm hoping map 5, if we can get like a like an 8.8 out of map 5, that'd be really good, man. But we'll see what the 60 foot was on that as well. It pulled really well then, really well. The shifting seemed good as well, so we'll wait for this phone call. The start, I think it bogged a little bit, but I think the car's gripping so well now as well. I think we're nearly there, man. We're nearly there.
Guys, so we said we were going to try and push the car into the 2s and show you how consistent it is, and that's exactly what we've done. So from a roll, it ran 10 2-second runs, and this was back to back, like boom, 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 boom. And you can see on the draggy sheet, the videos you've seen this, it was just madly consistent. And a best of 2.70. This is on an unprepped road surface, so this is not like it's a preferred surface that we can kind of prep beforehand or make sure it's like really sticky. It's not. We just got to make the best of the conditions that we got with, and it still ran like at a crazy 2.70. And then obviously in the quarter mile, again consistently in the 8s, and a best time of 8.72, which is just insane. I mean, again, this is on an unprepped surface completely. It's on asphalt. It's not on like a prepped drag surface somewhere where we've put heat down or put some sort of lubricant down and heated it up that some people sometimes do to make the road sticky. None of that. This is just like take the car out, run it, and see what numbers it does. And it's just done it consistently. Like I said previously, that with this ES1500 package, without trying to sound arrogant, I don't think there's another bear that in mind, street car that can compete. And by that I mean, look, go out on an unprepped surface, do 10 2-second runs in a row, no issues, go to the quarter mile, do your 8s, get something like an 8.7 unprepped, no issues, go to a half mile like it's done so many times, go to 10 multiple times, no issues. And yeah, that's something that we're really proud to achieve. You know, a package that can perform effortlessly like that. It's all credit to Emre and the development that he's put into this, and obviously on the tuning side. And on that note, we're going to give him a call as well, just to let him know about these numbers. So yeah, let's see what he has to say. He's answering it. Yes, bro. How you doing? You okay?
Hey, what's up?
All good,
Yeah,
bro.
fine, how are you?
I'm good, bro. Bro, we just did 8.7.
Sick. I was expecting that, to be honest, but yeah, a long time now.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty sick to get that sort of results. And the 100 to 200s consistently in the 2.7s as well is mad, man.
Yeah, it's great. That's the target we have been looking for for some time now. But the good thing is about it is consistency, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Not like one of a time.
Yeah, that's it. And what do you think? Do you reckon we've got more in it still to get faster than the 8.7?
To be honest, yes, because we still have some room on the launch. We need some time to dial it in. So that's the part where I think we can gain some numbers. Okay,
awesome. Well, that's good to know. Hopefully we'll get some more time testing on it again in the future. And with the 991, how is the development going to be in the future? You know, to like move on to the next level maybe.
I mean, we have some developments going on to achieve like 1600, 1700 at the wheels. And once that is done, I think we can get even better trap speeds, which will help on the quarter mile as well, on the time. and we have some things to test on the launch and the traction, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
On the quarter mile. So I think if we can make an 8.5 on the street, and if we can make it, repeatable, I think that will be the ultimate street car.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, like Emre.
How are you?
Some of that shit on there.
Yeah.
So Emery, the other thing, obviously, people say sometimes, oh, it's a shop car, that's why it's going fast. I mean, obviously we've had more time to test it. With customer cars, we don't always get the time, but like every ES1500 is capable of doing the same thing, right?
Listen, that's a good excuse for people, but that shows. I think that shows how serious we are. Like, we are testing these on our shop car, not on customers' cars.
Yeah.
I don't see any downside for it. I think if I was like a customer, I will be, happy that there's a shop. They are abusing their car to give us better results, to give us better products, to give us better tuning. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We can understand the limits better, I guess, like that, right?
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't want to test anything on a customer car. Like, I want to test on our own car, and then I want to abuse our own cars so we can see if it's breaking, if there's any problems or what we can achieve. It's our shop car. That's why it's a shop car. It's not like that's the purpose that we buy these cars for our own shops.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how we use it. I don't know what other shops do, but that's how we utilize it.
That's the best way, right?
It's not like a dyno queen, or it's not like one time showing up, something like that. Like, we literally drive these cars every day, and we try to abuse it as much as we can, because we want to see the problems and we want to see what it can do, what it cannot do, what is the downside. So once we have an improvement, or once we have an update on the tune or whatever it is, we can apply the same things to the customers that they want to go to the next level.
Yeah, for
sure. That's how we work.
So bro, 8.5 is incoming soon then, yeah?
I mean, that's the target. That's the target now. We have seen the 8.7, and the next target is 8.5 on the street. And these electric cars like Rimac, Nevera, and so on, they are really fast cars. We need to make these cars at least a little bit faster than them. So they're true street cars, that can go 8s on the street, without too much drama.
Exactly, yeah, that's it. And it was really impressive actually that the engine, like, we had zero issues at all. Like, we've hammered this car this year, like, literally.
Bro,
all the half-mile
it's
stuff,
all recorded.
everything.
It's all recorded. It's all in the video. It's all in the event.
Mad.
You're driving in UK. You're driving in Germany. You're driving to home. You're driving in the racetrack or whatever. You're testing it as much as you can. I don't know how else we can abuse it.
It's true.
I don't know how many dyno stations we did so far, like with full boost, and pushing the car from 1400 to 1500 horsepower, testing these new coolers, testing turbos, testing different things, and so on. I don't know how else we can abuse it.
Yeah, it's true. All right, cool, bro. Well, let's see. We'll get the testing again soon. So inshallah, 8.5, 8.6 coming soon then.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think it's more about the launch. Once we sorted the launch a bit better, I think the numbers will come down, and up top, we can still push a little bit more power. To get a better trap to help, but most of the time will come from the launch and the second gear, because we are limited with traction there. So we need to push more power there to get better times.
Any message for the
that's the usual. usual message for them. You know, just don't talk, don't write on the keyboard. Just
Turn up.
come race, and you know, go race, go to the racetracks and show us what your cars can do instead of talking in the internet or whatever. You know, just don't be a keyboard warrior. You know, just come race.
Turn up and race, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, we're always up for a competition.
Yeah,
you know.
that's it. We're ready.
we are worldwide, whenever they want.
We're ready.
We are ready. You know.
Yeah, cool. So that's it. You heard it. We're ready. Let's go.